Great futures start here.
A place to become a pastor.
A video producer.
A children's social worker.
A software engineer.
An author.
A musician.
An actor. A biologist.
A lawyer.
An oncologist.
A children's social worker.
A nurse.
An actress.
A data scientist.
A lawyer.
A financial manager.
The club builds future leaders.
Great futures start here.
What initially had brought me to the Boys and Girls Club, my grandma liked to keep us safe and hold tight inside the house. I live right across the street from the Boys and Girls Club, so what she would allow me to do was go from across the street to the Boys and Girls Club, and that's how I met a lot of people, a lot of amazing people in my life. Being a part of the club is very important because if you don't know who you are, they'll always push you to learn who you are, not to be something that you're not. The program that impacted me as much was Passport to Manhood because it influenced me to become a leader. So when I got to the Boys and Girls Club, I started taking day-to-day leadership roles. The club had made me become the best version of myself because when I started coming to the club, I didn't know what I was going to do for my future. And the most thing that really helped me was music because I was always a person, oh, I like the drums, but as the music teacher there had helped me become the best version of me, I had started playing the saxophone, trumpet, piano. I've been moving on with my future and my career, so that had made me the best version of me and got me to the person that I am now. What I would say to my friends to encourage them to come to the Boys and Girls Club, I would tell them it's a lot of things that you can do. If you don't know what your career is set path for you already, you can come to the Boys and Girls Club and they'll help you with your career as well because they helped me with mine.
When I went to the Boys and Girls Club, I was a very socially awkward kid. I didn't really know how to communicate to people. I didn't really know how to start a conversation in general. After a while, I started to build connections with my fellow club members and some of the other youth development professionals who encouraged me to start to build up my own confidence. And thanks to the help of Mentor to Manhood, it really was something that I needed in order to lock in for my future. They taught me etiquette, they taught me how to dress properly, how to show you're confident. They taught me public speaking. It also taught me how to plan for my long-term goals, how to be successful in life. The Boys and Girls Club has helped me become the best version of myself so far. I say so far because I believe I can be greater than what I am now. With them being by my side, guiding me as a mentor, I can just see them as like father figures that I wouldn't have or mother figures that I wouldn't have.
I started the Boys and Girls Club when I was 5 years old. My mom put me into the club because she thought that would be a great experience for me. And I learned to just really get involved in the program, have so many great opportunities, so many great activities that you get to interact with other youths. So it's a great experience for me. The club program that impacted me the most would be the tutoring program at my Boys and Girls Club because it gave me firsthand experience on helping out my community and getting to work with the younger children in their homework. I get to help kids grow educationally and understand that even though that you don't have to learn everything, that there is still a chance to grow and be able to be yourself. The Boys and Girls Club has helped me become a better version of myself by gaining more confidence, getting to be a part of the dance team at the Boys and Girls Club. My future plans is to go to Fairleigh Dickinson University. I got offered an honors program and a theater scholarship, so I'm planning on majoring in musical theater. And the Boys and Girls Club has really helped me in ensuring what my major is going to be in the future because I got exposure in being a part of the dance team and doing cheerleading. So I was basically in part of like the performing arts aspect of the Boys and Girls Club.
What initially brought me to the Boys and Girls Club was my mom. The end of my 5th grade year, she was looking for a program for me to come to, and she found the Boys and Girls Club, and it has been a great success for me. Being a part of the Boys and Girls Club is important to me is because it helped me grow up as a young, successful man. Passport to Manhood is teaching young men how to grow up and be respectful, how to deal with different situations that life throws at you and learning how to take on leadership roles. What I would like to do in the future is go to school for criminal justice and to be a pastor, and the Boys and Girls Club has helped me by learning how to cope with others, learning how to take on tough leadership roles, and learning how to be responsible. What I would tell my friends about the Boys and Girls Club is that it's a fun, loving place where you can grow as a young man or young woman that you would like to be.
Well, I was brought to the Boys and Girls Club when I was a really little girl. My mother wanted to find a place where I was always safe, where I didn't feel lonely, because when I was little, I was always so scared to be alone. So when I got to the Boys and Girls Club, I was of course shy, but seeing so much people around me, seeing a community of people, and especially the staff, the counselors, they really make you feel seen and heard and not alone. The club program that has impacted me the most is the athletics program, the cheerleading aspect of it all, because that's where I really got to show who I am. I got to cheer in front of a crowd, see people smile. Being a part of the Boys and Girls Club is important to me because it's a place of opportunity. I took activities such as dance, step, and cheerleading, and thinking back now, as I'm doing drama club in my high school, I sit back and think, wow, I don't think if I was being able to get those opportunities that I would be able to perform in front of those people. I'm here today, I'm able to speak to you, be able to show myself to you, not be shy or scared. That's how the Boys and Girls Club has helped me. The Boys and Girls Club is a place that allows you to truly, truly be yourself and understand that there's people that love the same things as you. It's a place where growing is always there. You can see yourself being a better version of you.
Being a part of the Boys and Girls Club is important to me because I can go there to give back to my community. I initially came to the Boys and Girls Club because my parents were working mostly all day. It's always just been a big part of my life since I've been coming there since I was 5. The club program that has impacted me the most is the Keystone Club program because it taught me how important it is to be a part of your community, and it also gave me a chance to experience things that I couldn't have experienced without the club. The Boys and Girls Club has helped me to become the best version of myself because it's given me a safe space to come out of my shell. My future plans are going to college. The club has helped me with that because it has gotten me to take more initiative in what I'm passionate about and what I want to do, and it has just taught me many skills. I would tell my friends about the Boys and Girls Club that it's a very positive environment and it's a great way to volunteer and get involved with your community because you have like-minded teens working with you as well.
What initially brought me to the Boys and Girls Club was my aunt. She worked there and she advised for me to go there because it was a great community amongst people. Being a part of the Boys and Girls Club is important to me because it's such a tight-knit community and they've helped me so much, and I, in return, want to help them. The people, I always say, the people at the Boys and Girls Club are the reason that I go. They are just so helpful and sweet and kind, and even when you're at your lowest moment, if you're at the Boys and Girls Club, you feel at a high. The program that has affected me the most was the AIPI program. It's something that not a lot of programs get to do, and I'm glad that I got to do it. It really helped rekindle my love for coding and artificial intelligence because I love computers. My future plans, I want to be a YouTuber. I want to record and make videos to help and inspire people. I especially love gaming, so I would love to do some gaming videos. I think that it's great that I found a team that I can bond with over something that I love.
I originally came to the Boys and Girls Club in search of volunteer hours for the National Junior Honor Society, but as I spent more time at the club, I realized that my true passion was to help those around me. The Boys and Girls Club allows me to make an impact on my community, and I really like helping children specifically, so helping children and being around them and being able to guide them, support them is really important to me. The Keystone program has impacted me the most, particularly because it's helped me with my public speaking, and it's also helped with my leadership skills, and I've just become an overall better person and more confident person because of it. I would tell them that it's a place that sets up teens for success in their future, and it's a very welcoming and positive environment. My future plans is to become a social worker in the future, and the club has helped me find this career path because there's a social worker actually at our club, and getting advice from her and on her career and also working with children has really inspired me to want to become a social worker in the future.
When she brought me to the club was when my father signed me up for it. It was really entwined with the Foster Center downtown. It's the first experience I ever had of leadership, and I think I really stayed in the club due to the wonderful staff here. The Boys and Girls Club have become a better person, the best version of myself, because they showed me that it's okay to not act normal, not to try to fit in with everybody, but to be myself. I feel like it's important to be in the club because it gives me some outlet to do what I want. It gives me that sense that I'm doing something bigger than myself and that I leave a long-lasting impact anywhere I go. And the club is allowing me to do that. The set goals I have for my future are to really go to college and finish high school. I've been recently looking into biology and public values and human rights.
I joined the Boys and Girls Club when I was 5 years old. I started as a club participant, and then I left when I was around 13. I really enjoyed the mentors I got along the way, and I was able to be a mentor. Joining the Boys and Girls Club had allowed me to find a place where I felt like I had a say and my voice mattered, and the people around me cared for me and valued me. They've been able to allow me to open more doors and opportunities for myself and come out of my shell. The one that's impacted me the most was doing Teens Take the Lead. It's a kind of teen-led program where we found a problem in our community and we found a solution for it, and we learned a lot of skills along the way, like developmental skills. We focused on underserved teens with educational opportunities, and we created a solution. So we created a program that would allow them to, come in during the school year and get peer mentorship. My current future plans, I just recently got committed to Montclair, being able to have a group of people as a support system to help me look at colleges, research about them, find ones that, accommodate to what I want in my career, has really been able to help me push myself forward educationally. The Boys and Girls Club was able to kind of put me in the position to be able to do that more.
I started at the Boys and Girls Club when I was in 4th grade. I'm in 10th now, so it's been 7 years. That's a long time. Boys and Girls Club was that place where I could, I guess you could say, truly be myself. I was able to hang out with my friends after school. It was really fun. So I think that was my main thing at first. Being at the Boys and Girls Club is important to me because I know that what it did for me, it could also do for other people. These traits or these life lessons out of Boys and Girls Club, and you carry them in your everyday life. So for example, I've always been a big speaker, but like I said, I didn't know how to effectively communicate my emotions. So through that, now I'm better at, so I go to Arts High and my major is drama. There's so many things that I've been able to do at Boys and Girls Club that I would never be able to do if I didn't go there. Like for example, last year I went to the Keystone Conference, I went to the Youth Advocacy Summit. The program that's impacted me the most is our STEM program. And the reason why I say this is because it's granted me with a lot of networking opportunities and connections. So if I'm ever interested in working with people in the future from those companies, I already have that connection. It's allowed me to make new friends from those places, new friends my age who are also interested in the things that I'm interested in. I would tell my friends, just try it. It's so many opportunities at Boys and Girls Club that they give you that a lot of people do not know. If you need to get into college, if you need to be able to learn how to network better, the Boys and Girls Club is that place for you. So many people in my city are now running around oh, where am I gonna go to college? How am I gonna get a scholarship? Oh, I need things to put on my application. The Boys and Girls Club is there for that.
As a kid, I attended the Boys and Girls Club in Patterson, and I was a member there for a couple of years before I grew up and went to middle school. My brother worked there, and he told me that we had the chance to kind of be like the counselors we idolized growing up, and so I jumped at the chance and started working at the Wayne unit. Easily the one that's impacted me the most is the upcoming Torch Club we've had. It's things like Keystone and our after-school program are great because they let me get involved with either peers my age or younger and have an impact. Torch Club is my chance to really kind of gather a small community of kids who want to do more with themselves and explore themselves as young adults and eventually find what they're passionate about as well. Well, when I started off working at the Boys and Girls Club, I was very shy, very reserved, and I didn't really have much direction with what I wanted to do with myself. I really got a sense of how I wanted to be as a human being, the impact I wanted to have on the club and community, and I just learned more about myself. I got more comfortable in my own skin. So some future plans that I have within the club are to get our Torch Club up and running. I'd really love for our Keystone Club to have a lot more community service events and social outreach events. I'd like to imagine my brother's proud of me. He always kind of tells me that sometimes he wants to set me up for opportunities he never had for himself, and I like to really think of him as a great role model for me, and just the sacrifices he's done have helped me grow as a person. So I think each and every day, whether it be at work or in an environment like this or academically, I'm trying to make him proud, but I think I've been doing a pretty decent job so far.
I joined the Boys and Girls Club because of my mother. She was the one that signed me up when I was in 3rd grade, actually. When I noticed that my friends were also joining the Boys and Girls Club, I got excited. It's great to be there because it's like for me, it's like a second home. So my future was to be an actor, and which it still is. And Wendy, she's like my best friend, but she's my mentor. The school that I'm in, she knew that I wasn't really a big fan of my own school, so she offered me to go to a new school called Saddle River Day School. And that school, it opened more opportunities. When I grew up, it had musical theater. I talked to one of the staff and I was like, wait, what if we have like a little Christmas skit for like the show? I was doing what I loved and I got to say some stuff, like I got to say lines and all that. I got to act, I got to be myself in that Christmas show. So that was a really big thing for me, and I appreciate that because I was heard in Boys and Girls Club. That's what I love most about it. I was heard.
Initially, I started attending the Boys and Girls Club just for the after-school program. The club program that has impacted me the most was the Stand and Deliver program. Through that program, I was able to use my voice. I also started to work with others more and focus on more unity-based projects. The Boys and Girls Club has helped me to really analyze myself and find out who I am and harness my passions. Through their countless opportunities like internships as a summer camp counselor has helped me to become a mentor and be somebody that can help other people's lives and make change for the better. One of my main future plans is to become a lawyer and study political science at the university of my choice. I would also like to involve myself in more healthcare policies and deconstruct healthcare inequities within my community. The Boys and Girls Club has really helped me to become more comfortable with advocating for certain things in my community and involve myself in more activities where I would be able to spread more awareness towards healthcare inequities in my community.
I came to the youth program just to be able to make those connections and to be able to express myself and get involved in my community more so than I have been able to in a lot of years. The program that's really impacted me the most has been the Keystone programming that they've had. In the short time that I've been able to enjoy being a part of this club, they've done a lot of excellent work in just facilitating some different conversations about relationships and managing relationships, taking advantage of relationships, and not taking relationships for granted. The Boys and Girls Club have helped me become the best version of myself, just in the sense that it has given me a reason to move forward. At this time, being able to just finally being established, I was just a couple months into regularly attending the Boys and Girls program when I kind of ran into that wall. It kind of gave me something to continue pushing forward because I had something to show up for. I had someone to be and I had somewhere to be. And that was extremely meaningful to me, and it might not seem like a lot, but just being able to step out and to have relationships and to have people who are so compassionate and understanding really just helped me to recenter and ascertain who I am as a person once again.
My parents asked me to go around my school and ask basically my teachers, hey, is there any like after school programs? And then one of my teachers sent a referral to my parents to the Boys and Girls Club, and that's how they found out. The program that has impacted me the most is Keystone. It's given me a responsibility that I'm now the head of, and it has given me a chance to meet new people and like grow with them. The Boys and Girls Club has helped me become a better version of myself by giving me an opportunity to grow and learn. The career options that I have been able to go through and the ways to get there by helping me find colleges and electives for my high school. The club has helped guide me through showing me, based on what I wanted to be, it showed me the paths it would take for me to get there.